Tristan third trimester Thompson. I was triggered. And I was like, oh, bitch, you need to not, oh, fuck that shit. Then I was like, you know what, though? If she wants to stay with him, that's her business. I don't give a fuck. But even more so than that, that's her decision to make. I mean, it happened months ago. The other one, the newest one, now that one's pretty new. But, you know, maybe they have an agreement. And that's okay, too. You make the rules. I think too many of us are having these real idealistic views about relationships, especially when we are viewing our relationship through the lens of how other people see us and how other people will see our relationship. What will everyone think if they knew that my partner was sleeping with other people? But you have to know that your value and your individual worth will never be weighed on what someone else is doing. And if you have people in your life who are judging you from the standpoint of what you're doing in your personal relationship with someone, they're probably not the people that you should be calling friends at any rate. Oh, good luck to Khloe. And, yo, did y'all see how everybody was flooding Tristan's timelines with his social media timelines with all these I hope? Some of my faves were, I hope every time you're listening to music, you accidentally close the app. I hope it always says unexpected item in the bagging area every time you check out. I hope every time someone knocks on your door, it's the Jehovah's Witness. And you know what? I would like to wish all of those same things for every fuckboy out there. I really do. Good for you. Shout out to all of my Selena Quintanilla fans. Today would have been Selena's 47th birthday. And I am, first of all, that is one of my favorite movies of all time, Selena. Selena is probably one of the most iconic artists. There is, I think Kim Kardashian did a Selena look for her for Halloween last year. She's one of those artists that you can put on one of her looks and everyone still knows who the fuck she is because she was that girl. She was that girl. And if you're not familiar with her, then you know what? Kill yourself. I don't know. No, don't kill yourself. I'm kidding. But hello, just go look up these songs. Dreaming of You and Bidi Bidi Bom Bom. Two of my favorite songs, not just by Selena, but two of my favorite songs of all time. Okay. What did you guys think of Mariah Carey revealing that she has been struggling with bipolar disorder since 2001? I applaud her. I don't think it's dope that she has it. I think it's dope that she felt like she could share that with us. I think that, you could think a lot of things about Selena, but Mariah Carey. But I think that every once in a while, there's something about her that's revealed that makes her more human. And, for the lambs out there, lambs, listen, she's going to be all right. I definitely think that explains a lot of her behavior back then, because this is during the TRL era where she came on TRL and was acting like really crazy. So you know what? Pause. I shouldn't. Okay. I don't mean, okay, whatever. So just so we're all on the same page, bipolar disorder is actually associated with episodes of manic mood swings. So your manic high, manic low, and those periods of either can last for anywhere from, a couple of hours to months at a time. So I'm glad that she is continuing to get treatment for this, and I'm glad that she is showing the general public that you can definitely thrive, and there's nothing inhumane or weird about you having any mental or emotional disorder that you may be dealing with. and seeking help and being open about your disease or about your disorder is probably one of the best ways for you to fight it. So congratulations to Mariah. So Meek Millicent is not getting out of jail this week, despite the fact that I believe T.I. made the announcement that Meek Mill would be released from jail today. That is a lie. However, Meek's court case this morning did bring a win for him in the form that the Philly DA has agreed to a new trial with the Pennsylvania Supreme Court for Meek. Now, Meek has been in jail since November of last year with the possibility of serving 2 to 4 years for violating his probation. It is a really ridiculous situation, and I am really disheartened that he wasn't actually let out of jail. But Judge Denise Brinkley said she's not even talking about bail. Like, it's just not a possibility. So several people have visited Meek in the past weeks. Don Lemon posted that he went and spoke to Meek, and the New England Patriots owner Robert Kraft, I believe, as well as the 76 owner, they went to visit Meek. Wale said that he had spoke to Meek. So it sounds like from all angles, Meek is doing very well, and everyone is talking about what a great emotional and mental place that he's in, and how excited that they are to see what he's going to do when he gets out. So I am also excited for him, and I am looking forward to him being free from the shackles so he can dance and praise him. Amen. Okay, we're getting there, you guys. We're getting there. I know. You're spitzing because I know what you want to talk about. But, like, this is like, I don't know, conversational foreplay. Okay. So, speaking of which, let's just go ahead and talk about Coachella. Let's talk about Coachella. Okay. So, we'll talk about the lessers of Coachella first. SZA, who says her next album will be her last, performed at Coachella, much to the chagrin of many, because something was wrong with her voice. Something, I don't know if she lost it or what, but people were not really gung-ho about the performance. You can go look it up for your own self. But what I will say is, I like SZA. I'm not as jazzed about her album that you, like the way you guys were. You guys were like, oh, she's the next coming of Lauryn Hill. No, she's the first SZA. That's who she is. There will be no other Lauryn Hill. She's the first SZA, and you motherfuckers can swallow that pill, okay? I like her. I think she's really adorable, but, like, I'm sorry. I wasn't going to go stand out in the desert to see her. I'm sorry, okay? She's cute or whatever, but, all right. So Cardiff B, Mrs. Set, did perform, and, she gave you guys a TLC throwback Grammy look, a la Left Eye, with her baby bump in tow. She gave you much gyrating and much guest people coming out. I think G-Eazy came out. Chance the Rapper came out. Kalani came out. So she had the features, and, you know, it looked like a... Listen, okay? I didn't see it. I just saw clips of it. It looked like it was cute or whatever. Cardiff is... Cardalise is, Mrs. Set is number 1 this week on the Billboard top charts. So congratulations to her. And, you know, all right, so let's talk about Nicki. So Nicki decided to drop 2 singles last week. Because we're not even going to talk about the fact that Drake also said that I'm going to enter the pool of bad bitches. And though I might not be a bad bitch myself, what I will do is drop a song for you hoes and for all you bad bitches. and I'm going to just snatch the Burger King crown right back from Mrs. Set. And he did. He dropped his single, Nice for What, which is Auntie's favorite anthem. Okay? 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 An Auntie's favorite anthem. You hear me? Okay? When I heard that song, I was like, oh, is he talking about it? She got a baby Benz. She don't got... Is she talking about me? But then I realized, like, all the aunties have the same description, so whatever. But Nicki dropped her song Chun-Li and Barbie Tings. And the songs have dropped out of the top 2 spots on iTunes. However, they are still within the top 10 spots. There was much ado about nothing in terms of, can Cardi and Nicki both be what if, whatever. Now, listen, I know that none of you motherfuckers listening out there is for the hype, you know? So I'm not even worried that this is about you. We're talking about other people. We're talking about the other people who are crazy out there, the stans, who felt the need to, like, why can't a world exist? And let's be honest, you guys, we're living in a fucking world where Cardi B and fucking Nicki Minaj exist. And it's okay. It's not a fucking big deal, you guys. All right. So yes, we are living in said world. And yes, it is okay. And no one's going to die. And no one needs to be sad, because not for nothing, you can choose whoever you want. You can listen to both. I personally am not into Barbie Tings. Wasn't into it. But I do like Chun-Li. And of everything that I heard, Nice for What is actually my fave. So we actually don't need to talk about anything else now, do we? As it pertains to Cardiff and Nicholas Minaj. And you know what? More power to both of them. Anyways, who cares? You guys, so Lemonade, the album, has entered back into the top 10 of iTunes again. Congratulations, everyone. Okay. Headmaster Beyonce is definitely out here giving you something you can feel. Okay, let's just go into it, right? Let's just talk about Queen Mother Beyonce. Beyonce performed a 2-hour set, which was simulcast live on YouTube at, I believe it started at about 2-something in the morning, which I did stay up for. I actually got out of bed that night, went out with my sister, came home, and I started watching it on the ride home with her, because I was like, if I'm going to stay up, I'm staying up to watch Beyonce. And she did not disappoint. As I said, she did a 2-hour set filled with songs from not only her career as a solo artist, but she was also joined on stage with Michelle and Calandria for a powerful Destiny's Child reunion. Y'all still look better than bitches that are 10 to 15 years younger than y'all. And 2 of you are mothers, okay? Michelle, you, darling, looked amazing. Your body looked sick. Your hair was on fleek. I don't know why people are hating on you. I think people think that they could somehow be you, but they never could. And I don't care if you fell once or twice. You're still a bad bitch. And we are still watching you, okay? So y'all can continue hating on Michelle if y'all want, but it's not going to get you nowhere real fast. Beyonce was also joined on stage by my favorite little sister of all times, Solange Piaget. And they did a little fun set of dancing to, what was it? Get Me Bodied, right? Naomi Campbell. Yeah, Get Me Bodied, which I believe was produced by Solange. If I'm not mistaken, Solange also wrote Get Me Bodied. So, you know, listen, the sisters, when them sisters come together, bitch, I live. She was also joined on stage by Jay-Z, who is the impetus for the album.